What is up, guys? My name is Bryan. I am an FF Poké, and I'm your coach of the Charlotte Beedrills, a draft team that floats like a Butterfree and stings like a Beedrill. And today I am bringing you my Week 6 matchup of the UGA against Coach Zam and the Shivering Snorunts. This is my third time, battling Zam, in which he has beaten me both times. He beat me in UGA Season 1, and then he beat me in the UGA Speed Cup Tour in between Seasons 2 and 3. So, I've never beaten him. He's a very creative player in the way that he plays. So I'm hoping for a really good matchup. Great friend. Love communicating with him. Love battling him. We're gonna have a great time. But this is the quick team preview of the team. Everyone's kind of lined up. They're kind of shocked that they're on a actual island, little island area. We're in the Isle Marner. But they're all having a good time, kind of ignoring each other. I wish they'd come over, but you know what it is. Maybe that's just their way of getting psyched for the matchup. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Zam's squad. All right, so the team that Zam has at his disposal is the Naganadel, Vikavolt, Mamoswine, Surfetch'd, Klinklang, Flareon, Mimikyu, Comfey, Octillery, Galarian Moltres, and Emolga. So straight from there, what screams out is that Comfey Moltres Galar pairing. The Comfey can proc a weakness policy on the Galarian Moltres with the Draining Kiss combined with the Triage, giving it a +3 on healing moves. Makes the Moltres really strong, especially even potentially later with the Berserk boost coming later. So a whole bunch of special attack boosts potentially coming my way. The Naganagel is super fast and it hits super hard. Vikavolt, one of my favorite mons from last season, is decent. It doesn't have any really good speed, but hits like a truck. Has the same special attack stat as my Thundurus, so there's a lot of stuff that it can do. Mamoswine, just a really good mon in drafts. Hits hard, has priority. Ice is a really good attacking type. Klinklang, niche Trick Room setter. It can do like Gear Grind. It can Shift Gear, so ways to boost it up. Flareon, you can't ignore that potential for the Guts boosted Flare Blitz. Mimikyu, one of the best Trick Room setters in the game with that Imposter ability. No, it's not Imposter. It's whatever that ability is called that allows it. What is it? Don't matter. And then Comfey, I told you about the Comfey. Well, basically, Mimikyu can take any one hit without taking any damage. That ability is flanking on me. It's not Imposter. It's something. Comfey with that Triage, giving the priority on the healing moves. Octillery, good in Trick Room, has the Water Spout, and then Emolga is a really good niche mon in that lower tier. It has access to Speed Swap, has access to Nuzzle. It can Helping Hand. Really good support in the lower tiers. So a lot to think about. A lot to think about when going with this team. But I think we got some good stuff we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about what we're going to do. So first up, Mean Shao, back in the squad this week. Different setup this week. We're going Koba Berry, still going Inner Focus, with the moves Fake Out, Feint, Rock Tomb, and Close Combat. Next up is Thundurus. This is our Sash boy. Volt Absorb as always, with Thunderbolt, Sludge Bomb, Flash Cannon, and Eerie Impulse. Next up is the Gigantamax Blastoise. Rocking a Weakness policy again. Torrents as always, with Physical Blastoise this week. Liquidation, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Protect. Noivern, definitely making its debut this week. Yachi Berry, we're running a bulkier Noivern, because we don't really need out of too long, but we definitely need around 1 turn. Frisk has the ability, working like the Alolan Exeggutor last week, with Taunt, Absorb, like the Alolan Exeggutor, Tailwind, and Air Slash. Next up, Berserker, looking good in the last couple of matchups, looking good in this one as well, with the Assault Vest. Steely Spirit, as always, with Iron Head, Fake Out, Close Combat, and Shadow Claw. And then finally, we're rewarding Crawdaunt for its heroics last week with another potential appearance. It might show up, it might not. Life Orb, Adaptability is the ability, with Dragon Dance, Rock Slide, Aqua Jet, and Knockoff. So, when you're looking at a team that could potentially run Comfey and Moltres, you have to have something for it, even if it doesn't show up. So, that is Mean Shout and Thundurus. So the idea here is that if it's these two, and it is the Comfey and the Moltres, then we feint into the... We can... he's going to predict Fake Out, so he'll probably put Protect on Comfey. So we feint, and we do probably Sludge Bomb. I'm thinking the Comfey would run the Babiri Berry, because I have such steel pressure on my team. It won't Oko, but it'll do enough damage to where... it'll just do enough damage to where I can put another one in there, or something else can, or I might force it to switch out. And the reason that the Volts Absorb, the Thundurus is running the Focus Sash this week is because if that is the case, and let's say he predicts that the Focus Sash is going to be on the Mean Shout, he would go for a Max Darkness into Thundurus, allowing it to live a +2. It would live a potential +2 Max Darkness with the Focus Sash, no speed boosts, and I would just send in the Eerie Impulse into the the Moltres, lowering, basically getting rid of its special attack boosts. And if he doesn't even get the boosts off, then he goes down to -2. So that Eerie Impulse works well for the Moltres, and also works well for stuff like Naganadel and the Vikavolt, which could potentially cause me some problems. Next up is that Blastoise with its main pairing is going to be with the Noivern here, Absorb, proccing the Policy, but also taunts on there in case they go for a more Trick Room oriented moveset. If something's going to run Trick Room, it would probably be the Mimikyu or potentially even the Comfey, but I would think if they were going to put the Babiri Berry on the Comfey, then something like Mental Herb would go on Mimikyu. So even though I might not be able to get it off immediately, I still have really good offensive pressure with Blastoise, with the Noivern pairing with Blastoise, threatening the Absorb Weakness Policy boost. Berserker is here. I know it still has a Silly Spirit, but it's not really supporting this week as much supporting my other Mon's Steel moves. I know Thundurus has it, but I don't really envision an end game that has both Berserker and Thundurus on the field. But if it happens, there we go. But mainly, we've got almost entirely in Berserker's HP, defense, and special defense. But even with only like 4 EVs in attack, with the Steely Spirit boost, the Iron Head would either KO a Mamoswine, or it would take it down to its Sash. So that's basically what that one was about. Close combat is there for a cling cling in game, but the close combat won't KO, but it'll do at max about 85%. So, well, it should do. So that's how that goes. So any amount of chip on there, which could come from the likes of the G-Max Cannonade, would just be enough to KO from there. And Crawdon is just, like I said, it looked good in the matchup. Water and dark moves are either super effective or hits everything on his team. It hits everything on Zam's team neutrally or super effectively. So just a good thing. Another potential Game 3 Mon if we get there. But I do envision the main selections being between the first 5. So what's also, before I move on, what's also really cool about this Blastoise set is that in this instance, the G-Max Cannonade and the Max Rockfall work really well together in the fact that if I get them both stacked up against the Moltres, then if it going down to below half for the Berserk Boost happens because of something like the Sand Chip or the Cannonade Chip, then he doesn't get a Berserk Boost. And the only way he can get it back up is if he had, like, Roost on the set. So, and I don't even know if it gets Roost. It might get Roost. I don't know. But, so yeah, that's really, that's the team breakdown for this week. I'm going to get in touch with Zam. We'll get this battle underway.
Alright, we are connected with Zam. And we are at the team preview selection. Okay. So we've got Naganadel, we've got Mamoswine, Mimikyu, Sirfetch'd, Comfey, and Vikavolt, so no. Moltres, Galar, that's interesting. Okay. So let's see, what else could... Okay, so if this is... So the hopefully there still makes me think about weakness policy, and with its healing moves, mons that can get weakness policies are the Mamoswine with like Giga Drain. So with that still the threat, I think we still need to go Mean Shao Thundurus. And then in the back, definitely Blastoise. And then we can go Berserker. Yeah, this is a good 4 to see what he's about. Okay, so he leads Mimikyu and Sirfetch'd. So this is a Trick Room setup, and this isn't fantastic. But, you know, it kind of is what it is. So I can't, so with this, I can't Fake Out or Faint, because potentially Sirfetch'd is maxing here. And I might be able to KO the Mimikyu if this hits. And then we Flash Cannon into the Mimikyu. Okay. Cool. So this breaks the Disguise ability. That was the thing I was going at. And then here goes that Flash Cannon. Okay, so that is Steel Berry. Okay. the Berry Berry on Mimikyu. And then this is Trick Room. Oh no, Play Rough. Okay. So actually, this is pretty good. It's pretty good. So Leaf Blade. So that Surfetch'd is definitely the issue here. So let's we're gonna swap in the Blastoise here. So potentially both of them could run grass moves. Surfetch definitely has Leaf Blade, and then Mimikyu has Wood Hammer. So I think here we just we max the Blastoise going into the Cannonade into the Surfetch, and then we can do Flash Cannon into the Mimikyu. Let's see, does he max Surfetch? No. Okay. So Mimikyu will go down to the Cannonade. Okay. Yep. And there goes my flash. There goes my weakness policy. Crit's fine. And there goes Trick Room. So there goes the Mimikyu. All right. Vikavolt. Okay, he's maxing Vikavolt. Okay. So we're gonna max guard into the Blastoise. And then here we're going to Thunderbolt into the Surfetch. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. There goes the Surfetch. Oh, well, Surfetch will go down next turn. Let's see. I think it's gonna double target. I think I just have to risk Blastoise going down here. I'm gonna Rockfall into the Vikavolt. Probably going down to a Max Lightning because the Thundurus can't redirect it. But what I can do... Oh, if I had Eerie Impulse, that would have been a really good move. But let's go ahead and do that now. That should KO. And I don't think that Surfetch can KO me. No, that Surfetch can't KO me because I have Focus Sash. So it's Life Orb. And then there. Yeah, that's a Leak Surfetch, definitely. And there we go. We get down the, we lower the special attack. That would have been really good the first turn. And then there goes the Surfetch. And it's Berserker. Mamoswine. Okay. Alright, and so here we go. I think we fake out the Mamoswine. And then we can let's do a Flash Cannon into the Vikavolt, because I think the Mamoswine probably protects there. Yep. Yeah, and he can't, so Berserker. You get some more damage onto the Vikavolt. Special defense falls. So a Focus Sash is gone there. And then here we Iron Head into the Mamoswine. And then we Flash Cannon into the Vikavolt. Okay. Then Berserker Iron Heads into Mamoswine. Mamoswine goes down. And then Flash Cannon. And the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So this allows me to Iron Head into the Vikavolt and Flash Cannon into the Vikavolt, ending the game. Okay. Alright, we took game one. Alright, so that leaves okay, so actually that means that Mamoswine was not running a weakness policy because wait, I KO'd it, so it could still potentially be running it. But I don't know yet. But so what Zam likes to do, he likes to change things up. He never leads the same thing twice. So I know that Comfey can't potentially proc a policy on the Naganadel. So I'm gonna go Blastoise Noivern. No, Thundurus in the back. And then do I go Berserker or do I go the Mean Shao? Let's see. Which is a potential. It's between one Berserker. Both have fake. They're both running close combat. Mean Shao, it's a little harder with the close combats. Let's go Mean Shao. Because I don't want, because if it is Naganadel, then I don't want super effective into Berserker. Even though Berserker was really good in that matchup. Okay. Naganadel and Mamoswine. Oh! Weakness policy is on Naganadel. Ice Shard into Naganadel. That's super effective, yes. So, let's risk this. Max Quake into the Naganadel. And absorb into Blastoise. Okay, none of that. Never mind. I'm physical, so that doesn't matter. Blastoise doesn't care about that. And Yachi Berry. I might go down to this Yachi Berry. But if I do, it's okay. Yeah, I do. I would lived it if it was max HP, but since it wasn't, so we're gonna max Quake. There is no there is. Okay, there goes Naganadel. All right, so that's not the thing. Maybe no weakness policy. But I'm actually really good with this. I'm actually really good with this. So I'm gonna bring out Mean Shao. Surfetched. Probably maxing Surfetched here. So we go Gigax Cannonade into Mamoswine, and we can go Close Combat into Surfetched. Let's see. Yeah, he's max. Let's see, what was... Yeah, maxing Surfetched. I'm imagining going in is the and Mamoswine protected. There goes combat, defense falls. And then my Cannonade going into Mamoswine. Okay. And then there's Overgrowth into the Blastoise. Cool. I think that's fine. There goes a little more chip on the Mamoswine. I have speed control here. So the does a little less. But I think we do the same thing. We just go for actually no. Let's go Cannonade into the Surfetched, and then we go Close Combat into the Mamoswine. Okay, the Mamoswine goes out. Incoming Comfey. Surfetched, okay, good play. All right. Let's see. I think Surfetch still has one more turn of Dynamax, so that's my last. Yeah. And I think here we Liquidation into... We can do Liquidation into the Comfey, and then we can do another Close Combat into the Surfetched. There goes the Close Combat. And then Liquidation into the Comfey. Hopefully this KOs. Yeah, KOs a Comfey. And then he overgrowths into Blastoise, KOing it. And then Thundurus comes in. So it's just Surfetched and Mamoswine versus Thundurus and Mienshao. That's the last turn of Max for the Surfetched. And here, I think I just Flash Cannon into the Mamoswine, and then Close Combat into the Surfetched. And I am Focus Sash, but I have enough to live that anyway. I was bulky as fuck. We KO the Surfetched. And we KO the Mamoswine. And the Charlotte Beedrills take their first ever 2-0 of UGA Season 3. GG Zam, and I will go ahead and cut straight to the post-game. Here I am with the post-game. So, that was probably one of the better matches I've had overall. Not just for the oh, you're so happy, Berserker. Look at you. You're doing great. Anyway, so yeah, that was one of the better matchups I've had this season. Not just because it was a 2-0. I mean, that's one of the reasons. But I just was really good. I think the one of the keys there was obviously the physical Blastoise. It probably didn't come as much into consideration in the first match as it did the second one, because that Snarl did absolutely nothing to that Blastoise, which was purely physical. It's a little unfortunate. I couldn't do the whole tech of Cannonade and Rockfall Chip at the same time. That would have been a really fun thing to show off, but it is what it is. That Trick Room setup in Game 1 was a good one, for Zam's credit. Hi, Lunala. Are you here to give me praise for my win today? I don't know. But anyway, back to where I was going. But, yeah, Blastoise. Yeah, I was on Blastoise. Blastoise was in the Trick Room. Even though it was only running like 4 EVs in speed, it was still slower than the other Trick Room mons. So I really had to play a little more careful in that one. I probably could have used higher damaging moves on the Thundurus there. In that Game 1 against the Max Vikavolt, but just enough enough Cannonade chip, and then just getting damage from there. Really critical. And then I just caught I was able to withstand the Trick Room and then have too much damaging power for the Volt, especially at -2, thanks to the Eerie Impulse from Thundurus. Another unsung hero, Thundurus, man. Didn't take a single KO this entire week, these 2 matches, and got the final KO on both games. They got the final KO on the 1v1 against the Vikavolt. And no, it wasn't a 1v1. I think it was also a 2-0. It was also 2-0. But yeah, it got the final KO on the Vikavolt, and it got the final KO on the Mamoswine. So, yeah, probably a combination of the Thundurus and the Blastoise there putting in a lot of work. I'm glad for game 2 I went with Mean Chow. That was I think that was a good move on me. Additionally, I brought the Berserker. I did Mean Chow for Berserker because of potential heat waves from the Naganadel or the Flamethrower. But obviously, I OHKO'd it. So, yeah, really good stuff there. Little unfortunate, didn't get to do the Feint Tech that well. I think the only time I faked out and it was protected by the Protect is because I wasn't double targeting. I'd only do a Feint into that slot if I was double targeting it, but I wasn't targeting it. So if he blocks the Protect with the fake out, it's fine, not a big deal. But yeah. And actually, which is really cool about this team is that I have now used every single Pokemon on my team at least once. So that's always my goal going into these draft leagues. There's got to be a reason that you pick your Mons, and if you can't use them, why are they even on your draft team picking list? So every single of my 11 Mons have made a game. Unfortunately, I never could make room for the Guzzlord in prior to the week, but definitely like the Crawdon pick there. So enough. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and remember, guys, no matter what you do in life, it is not legendary if your friends are not there to see it.